What's going on, guys? This is Mars Brigade 99 coming to you once again with another session of Dark Souls PvP. Alright guys, we're still in the township, and just like last time around, we are still gravelording. Now, one thing I think I'm going to start doing is for some of my videos that do not include Battle of the Builds, Battle of the Uploaders, or something similar, I might start making those videos a little shorter. So in other words, instead of having one 25-minute video, perhaps I'll just chop it up into two 14-minute videos or two 15-minute videos. I think I'm going to do that. Not necessarily for any particular reason, because think about it, I mean, it's still the same amount of time invested. I mean, whether I make a 25-minute video in one sitting, or if I chop it up into two segments, it's still the same investment. Now, the reason why I think I'm going to start doing that is because, when you kind of check out the statistics, you'll realize that a lot of people don't even really sit here and watch the entire video, right? So, in other words, why should I really continue to put in all this work just to have a lot of people not even sit here and watch it? Right? Now, that is not to say anything about the viewers necessarily, but it is to say, perhaps people's attention spans are, not that long. Maybe people just don't have the time to sit there for 25 minutes in one sitting. Maybe, I mean, it could be a wide variety of reasons why no one, and actually I'm not the only one who pointed this out. Shout out to good old Fox of Fox Yo Games. He kind of pointed that out in one of his more recent videos. He just kind of like, you know what? When I kind of sat there and looked at the statistics, I mean, like, most people don't even really sit here and watch the whole video, which is actually pretty apparent when I read a lot of the comments in the comments section, right? Because, if only I had a penny for every time someone would make a comment to something that I had already addressed in the commentary, I would probably be retired at this point. Alright, so like I said before, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. If it's not a Battle of the Uploaders, Battle of the Builds, or something similar, I'm probably just going to go ahead and drop them down to maybe like 15-minute videos, 15-minute tops. Alright, and as a matter of fact, just to kind of get a consistency on that, just go ahead and leave me a comment and tell me what do you think about that, right? But more than likely, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so enough about that. Now, we're back at it once again with my mage. And, I don't know if you guys checked out the previous installment of the Gravelord series, but, I had already said that I'm probably... next time I Gravelord in an open area like this, more than likely I won't be using a pure mage. And one of the main reasons is because, now it's bad enough that it's easy to avoid sorceries. That's bad enough. And we're talking in a 1v1 situation. We're not even going to talk or 2 or 3v1 situation where you're not catching anyone by surprise. Right. Now, if I was the type of person to just sit there and spam R1, I can't even say R1. I mean, it actually could be in your left hand. If I was the type of person who were to spam sorceries, it might be effective, but even then it wouldn't be effective, because think about it. If you plan on gravelording for a pretty significant amount of time, I mean, do you really have time to sit there and refresh your castings all the time? And see, that's another reason why I never understand why I don't understand why there are casters and fight clubs or tournaments, right? Because think about it. Let's say you get into a fight club, and in that fight club, let's just say you bring a pyro build or sorcery or even a cleric. Well, in some cases, you might go ahead and exhaust a lot of your castings during that first match. And let's just say you're so high speed that you at least last a series of matches. Well, I mean, if your build is basically dependent upon castings, well, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to back out just to refresh your castings? But that doesn't really make sense. And that's another reason why in most cases I just go ahead and use pure melee. Right? May it be a fight club, no matter the situation, because I never have to worry about, you know, holy crap, I'm running out of combustions. Or, oh snap, I'm running out of Wrath of the Gods. Or, holy camole, I'm running out of dark beads. I don't really have to worry about that with the pure melee. And I think as long as you're not doing random invasions, or something that basically only requires one fight, I think that's kind of like the best approach to use. Now, like, once again, that's my own personal opinion. Right now, you know, a lot of you guys may love casters, but me personally, I mean, just seeing that whenever you do something long term, such as gravelording, I mean, unless the convenience of a bonfire is right here, you know, just like in the township, I don't know. But once again, that's just personal preference. Okay, so enough rambling about that. Now, let's just talk about other locations to Gravelord. And actually, that was a pretty good parry right there. Definitely a good parry. You know, one of these days, I think I'm going to do like a community event. You know, because I've had a number of guys leave me comments and they'll say, hey dude, why don't you just kind of have a community event wherein you're hosting somewhere and a lot of your subs can go ahead and either invade you or drop red summon signs. And you know what? I think that's a good idea. So I think I'm probably going to do that, but it'll probably be a Gravelord event wherein it would be me versus the Dork Moons, and actually whatever red invade, he would basically be on my team, right? So in that way, everyone will get a chance to fight, and everyone will get an opportunity to participate. I think that would be a pretty exciting event. So, you know, I mean, one of these days I'll probably upload a video saying, hey, look, I'm going to Gravelord in this area, this, that, and the third. Alright, so you guys can just go ahead and stay tuned for all of those who would be interested. Alright, so enough about that. Alright, so here we got a caster, and actually this guy one-shotted me. I think he only one-shotted me once, and from that point onward I just went on ahead and just BS'd him as soon as I saw him, you know, Exhibit A, because that really annoys me. Right now, when I say that annoys me, it doesn't have anything to do with him. It's just saying that it's annoying to get one-shotted, right? That's not an attack on anyone else. It's just annoying. I mean, you know, if you want to put forth the effort to at least engage in battle, I mean, is it not annoying to get all your HP drained by basically the effort that it takes to lift one arm? Yeah, that is annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game, and that's just one of those things you have to deal with. Alright, so I'm back at it with two Dork Moons. And actually, I guess one guy is going to go ahead and sit it out while I try to take on this Dork Moon by myself. And actually, he's just doing a lot of R2s. He wasn't really doing anything special. He probably should have mixed it up a little bit. And he actually got caught with the dome of that Moonlight Greatsword R2. So GG right there. Now it looks like we have a strength build. Alright, but I have a Hornet Ring. Right? I have a Hornet Ring. Alright, so I tried to circle around for the BS, but he wasn't having it. And actually, it really takes a lot of patience to be able to be effective with those mid-rolls. And as a matter of fact, I think one of these days I'm going to upload a little mid-roll footage. I know someone kind of requested that of me, so I figured, you know what, why not? I mean, not too often do you see me mid-rolling. As a matter of fact, I think the last time I mid-rolled was sometime last year. I think I dedicated like 1 or 2 months worth of uploads to strictly mid-rolling, and I think I'm probably going to do that again, right? Because a lot of the mid-rollers say that they get no love. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and show them a little love. Now, I went the long route right there. Had I went around the other direction, I may have been able to successfully BS them. Alright, so a nice toggle right there with the BS counter. And well, not quite good to go. He still has a rat hair's worth of HP left. So let's see what he's going to do about it. Alright, so he couldn't come around for the BS, and looks like I have a Dick Wraith going on. And like I said before, you know, that might be one of 2 or even 3 times that I even use this catalyst. So like I said before, next time I Gravelord, at least in this area, it would not be with the build that requires me to use a sorcery. Now maybe a pyromancer, right? Because at least a lot of those castings have an area of effect, or maybe even a faith build or a faith hybrid at least, because once again they have castings that has an area of effect, you know, such as Wrath of the Gods obviously, and in some cases when you just need to relieve the pressure off from yourself, even the Force Miracle. Alright, got a nice BS right there. And we're good to go. Give him a little help, right? Little butt placement right there for the win. Alright, so this is the last clip once again. And actually I got caught. Couldn't beat him to the punch, but it's all good. So like I said before, this is the last clip to this particular addition to the Gravelord videos. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll just go ahead and make this a Gravelord playlist, right? Because I have one wherein I'm in the depths as a Gravelord, and this is the second video wherein I'm in the township as a Gravelord. So I think I'll just go ahead and make a Gravelord playlist, and I'll just continue to add videos to that particular playlist. So I hope you guys enjoyed this particular video, and until next time, Martyrs Brigade is out.